All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. We're live. Tin Roof, Wednesday, March the 2nd, 2022. Appreciate y'all coming out. More importantly, it's Carolina Clemson week as we sit now actually about 48 hours from first pitch. Friday at 7, Carolina Clemson will get going to the Diamond. A lot to get into. Really excited to be here. $3 drafts, $3 Rumple, $3 Fireball as well. Jonathan Hall, I see you tuned in. If you're tuned in digitally, appreciate you. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Obviously, we stream this each and every single week. And I will say, for those who may be here the first time, or maybe even be tuned in digitally the first time, it's a very, very laid-back thing. I mean, literally last week, we're not a logistics company. There was some miscommunication last week between myself, Talon, sound guy Phil over here, and South Carolina basketball played at 6:30. We were going to go live 5 to 6:30. It was just a complete shit show. Nobody knew what was going on. So we literally went live from the bar, which was, I think that was probably one of the best shows we've ever done. I'll be honest with you. Like, just the organic vibes really were, the vibes on a zillion. And I feel like today they are too, because the music you just had playing in the pre-show, phenomenal. Little Natasha Bedingfield vibe. Little, what was the song before that? I don't even know. Some stuff I hadn't heard in forever. We got the freaking garage doors open. It's a beautiful night in Columbia. It's going to be like 85 this weekend. It's our Chico's birthday on Sunday. Unreal. The vibes are on a zillion. Heckle Juice will be consumed all weekend long. Heckle Juice will be consumed all weekend long. By the way, another quick reminder. So we're throwing a huge tailgate Friday. In case you didn't know, we're throwing a tailgate before the Carolina Clemson game, 3 o'clock to first pitch. We are teamed up with Carolina Ale House to do that. They texted me today. They are providing 200 hot dogs for this tailgate. Obviously, I'm going to have cold beverages. I'm not promising everyone that I will have beer for you, so I would say BYOB. And I think legalities, I probably shouldn't say I'm going to give everybody beer because got to imagine there'll be some people there that aren't 21. By the way, we will have food and swag to give away, but they have 200 hot dogs. So I highly encourage folks to come out because if you don't, I'm going to be sent home. I'm just going to bring them to Tin Roof. I'm going to bring like the entire thing of hot dogs. They're going to have slaw, chili, condiments, all of it. So, I mean, please come hungry. Come ready to drink your face off and get ready to be a rowdy rooster and get ready for the game. 7 o'clock first pitch. It'll be Will Sanders against Mac Anglin, the righty from Clemson. Going to be a really, really good time. And, again, excited to partner with those Carolina Ale House folks. Saturday, we don't have anything specifically concrete set, but Fan Fest outside of Segra Park. What's up, my guy? Tuck, what's up, babe? Fan Fest outside of Segra Park. We'll be out there all day long. I think that starts at noon. I mean, really, it's going to be like pouring gasoline on a fire for yours truly because I'm not naive enough to think I'm not going to get pretty litty on Friday. Yeah, so going to be a good time. Going to be a really, really good time. Looking forward to it, and it's going to be a fun weekend, man. I mean, as anybody who knows me, if there's anybody out there, if you know anything about me, this week for me is like my Super Bowl. I get as fired up for Carolina Clemson on the Diamond as I do for football. I really do. I'm a baseball guy. I played it in college, and I've always loved Carolina baseball, and I really do believe Carolina Clemson is the best rivalry in all of college baseball, and the pageantry and the tradition and the great players and the great coaches and the great moments. And, you have Omaha in the past. And so it's and I will say this. I'm excited from the Gamecock perspective. I'm also just excited from the college baseball perspective. It's just, if you're a fan of college baseball, even if you're not a Gamecock or a Tiger, which obviously those who are tuned into this or who are here, you're a Gamecock. But even if you're not a Gamecock or a Tiger, man, if you love college baseball, I mean, I would say the same thing about going to like the Dude or Swayze for Mississippi State Ole Miss. I mean, it's just, you're gonna love this weekend. So it's a super regional type vibe, and you got the weather. The weather's going to be like a super regional type vibe because it's going to be 80 degrees all weekend. And it's going to feel like it's like early, late April. You know what I mean? So going to be a good time. So a lot of fun. And we've got the Clemson Slapdicks tuned in on the comments, which is fantastic. It's Carolina Clemson week when Clemson fans tune in on the into the show and chime in on Twitter and all that good stuff. And, again, it's always fun to just let Clemson people go because they make themselves look stupid. They just expose themselves. So I'll tell you this too, because I know all the Clemson slapdicks are very, very intrigued to hear my thought. I encourage all the heckling this weekend. All the heckling. Obviously, use common sense. Use common sense in regards to when you heckle and what you say. But hey, you want to all is fair in love and war, man. Just use common sense and don't say anything over the line, but heckle the shit out of Dylan Brewer in right field on Friday night at Segra, wherever you're sitting or wherever you're at, even Friday at Founders. And if you're up in Clemson on Sunday, hopefully we're up 2-0 and we can go up there and all heckle together. I don't know. We might be here Sunday and hang out for, I don't know if you knew this, Tuck, it's Chase's birthday Sunday. So, yeah, I know. Yeah. Safe to say it's going to be a fuzzy Monday for our guy. A little bit of a fuzzy Monday. Going to be a fuzzy Monday, they say. I mean, it'd probably be a fuzzy Monday for me too. So, most baseball weekends are pretty chill, you know, because I always talk about, like, I have a love-hate relationship with football season because with baseball, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you don't get too high or too low over one game. Like football, you blow it out. We blow it out. There are 7 home games, and we drink enough in those 7 home games to last like the year, pretty much. Baseball, like, you can't really do that. You know what I mean? There's 3 games a weekend, but this weekend is not like other weekends. This weekend will be heckle juice will be flowing all weekend long. The Rowdy Roosters will be out and about. I will tell you, so last night I went to the game in Charlotte. Phenomenal time. Beautiful ballpark. Had a great time. The Rowdy Roosters were out and about in Charlotte. We had a blast. That's as much fun as I've had in a midweek game. Because the midweeks are normally really chill for me. Just playing a smaller team, you know, no big deal, whatever. But last night was fun. Man. That midweek, you know, obviously a great game. We're down 6-1. We come back and win 9-6. And but the fans were incredible. I thought the fans were absolutely incredible. Heckling the third base coach, heckling the third baseman, just talking shit to App State. And no, we had a blast, man. We had a blast. So, anyways, we are taking your questions, your comments. If you want to text in 843-790-3377. The podcast for tomorrow has been recorded. Your series preview for Carolina Clemson. And my prediction for the series that I'm not going to tell you until tomorrow. I'm gonna leave that. I'm going to wait. Because I will say this. My prediction depends on some things. What is the status of Julian Bosnick? What is the status of James Hicks? We don't even know who we're throwing Saturday or Sunday. We don't even know who we're throwing. So it's really hard to make a prediction when you don't know what the personnel is going to be. But I will tell you this going into the weekend, and I would tell all Carolina fans this. I'm speaking specifically to Carolina fans. The mentality of Carolina baseball always has been and always will be, it will be win anyway. It's win anyway. Doesn't matter what happens, win anyway. And so I don't want South Carolina fans to go into this weekend saying, well, this guy's hurt, that guy's hurt, this, that, whatever. Bro, we just win anyway. You know what? Friday, you're going to have to ride Will Sanders. He's going to have to beat Mac Anglin one-on-one, their ace. We got to win anyway and win at Founders Park. You know what? And Saturday, Sunday, we might have to piece it together. And Johnny Holstaff, we might have to score 12 runs to win. But you know what? You just win anyway. You just find a way to win a game. That's it. Hey, winning 12-10, 15-12, it's the same as winning 2-1. At the end of the day, you still win the game. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yes, I mean, like I said, I recorded the podcast for tomorrow, which is the series preview. I mean, listen, have I watched them inning by inning by inning? No, absolutely not. See, that's the other funny thing is, like, I see a lot of fans, like, freaking out, South Carolina fans. And I don't know if it's because we haven't scored 20 runs in a game or, you know, you see what Tennessee's doing. They're winning like 29-0 over Iona, which is excessive, bro. Like once you're up like a certain amount, it's like, we get it. Okay, we get it. Just pouring it on, right? Just pouring it on. I've looked at Clemson. I mean, they're 8-0. We're 7-1. I think the starts the season have been pretty similar for both squads. Clemson right now has got a 2.59 ERA. They're hitting 329 as a team. I mean, they've played Indiana and Hartford in their 2 weekends, and in the midweek they've played College of Charleston and USC Upstate. That's been their 2 midweek games. College of Charleston, they beat 2-1. Upstate, they beat 8-5. So, I mean, listen, and here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Sunday against Hartford, they beat them like 22-3 or something. Like, they crushed them. They walked off Indiana on their Sunday game. They beat them 6-5. USC Upstate game Tuesday, they were tied 5-5 in the 8th inning. So, I mean, like, there's nothing that stands out from a Clemson squad that went 16-20 in the ACC last year. Had a losing record. Clemson had a losing record last year, if you don't remember that. They were 25-27 overall. They had a bad year, like really bad year. They were sitting at home when we were in the postseason. So, like, I mean, does Clemson have good baseball players? Yeah, Clemson has good baseball players. Like, Clemson's – I'm surprised Monty Lee is still there, to be honest with you, because I do think Clemson has proud baseball tradition just like us. Now, they don't have the tradition we do. They haven't won titles, but they have very proud baseball tradition. It's a good program. I mean, historically, it's a good program. And Clemson has not made a super regional in over a decade. Like, bro, there's not a coach in America that would last here if you did that. There's just you wouldn't last in Columbia. You wouldn't. So I think this is probably the make or break year for Monty Lee. I think that I think if they don't, especially if they miss the postseason, I think he's out for sure. I think they're going to change coaches, which it's kind of funny for me. Like, man, like I love Monty Lee. I think Monty Lee's awesome because of he used to be at Carolina. I don't know if you know that. Like Monty Lee coached at Carolina under Ray Tanner. Yeah, Monty Lee was like our recruiting guy up until 2008, I want to say. Here, I'll tell you. So Monty Lee was an assistant at South Carolina. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, 2003 to 2008. 6 seasons he spent at Carolina. And then he left in 2008. 2009 was his first year. He was the head coach at College of Charleston, 2009 to 2015. He took over for Leggett, right? Yeah, Leggett, yes. Or 2016 was his first season. But so Monty Lee, like, I played with so many guys that were recruited by Monty Lee. They're like, dude, I love Monty Lee. Monty Lee's the best. I mean, I know a guy specifically I played with in high school, Marty Gant, that was supposed to go to South Carolina, and he grew up a Clemson fan. I think it was part of the reason he didn't go. Like, he hated Carolina, but he wanted to, he was a stud, and he also wasn't a school guy, so he ended up going to Spartanburg Methodist, ended up going to College of Charleston. So he played for Monty Lee, was his head coach. I mean, loved the guy, loved him. So I'd be like, damn, I'd kind of take Monty Lee at Carolina, not to be the head coach, but come be an assistant. So, but anyways, it's a huge series for him. I mean, this year for him is massive, but I don't like having the conversation of, well, who's the series bigger for and who's it more important for? Bro, it's important for everybody, bro. This is Carolina Clemson, man. There's no, well, who needs it more? And no, bro. This is both teams need to win. Both teams want to win. That's what makes the series great. Honestly, I think it is. There's so much on the line. I mean, maybe I'm just a baseball nut, but like I can tell you this, last year, that Sunday Carolina Clemson game, and really both of them, but that Sunday game, I was there when I used to hit the walk-off to clinch the series. I was more nervous at that game than I was at any point last football season. And it's not even close. Like, I had knots in my stomach watching that baseball game because it was just such a back and forth. And, like, I don't know. It's almost like with football right now, I can live with us losing to them because I know they're better than us. I just know they are. I know they are. It's not a secret. Baseball, I take so much more personally, I feel like. You know what I mean? And I think it's because, too, like, I want us to be good at baseball so bad because I love baseball, So, and I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Like, I mean, there's no other way to put it. So, that's another that's another good point with the pressure. Yeah, I mean, listen, you've lost to him in football and basketball, and it would hurt. It would hurt. So, and I think too, it's because, man, like, baseball's supposed to sort of be our crown jewel. It is. It's supposed to be our crown jewel, and you just can't let it happen. So. It's going to be a fun weekend, though, man. I mean, it's going to be a great weekend for baseball. The weather's going to be incredible. You got 3 fantastic venues. Again, Friday, 7 o'clock at Founders, Saturday at 4 at the Firefly Stadium, and then Sunday at their place at Doug Kingsmore at 3 o'clock. So I thank God for some late first pitches, by the way. I was getting really sick of those noon first pitches. No thanks. I'm good on that. So. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess you just walked in after that. So, yeah, Carolina Ale House sponsoring the tailgate. And I'm going to repost the graphic with all these details, by the way, probably tonight. But they texted me today. So this is the latest development. They're providing 200 hot dogs with slaw, chili, condiments, everything. So all of them. That's a great point. Lot 1. So outside of left field, that like gravel lot that has the grass in the back too. We'll be back in that grass area. I'll have this flag flying. You literally can't miss it. I mean, I'm probably literally going to be the only person out there. So, yeah, lot 1 though, but it's outside, but beyond the left field fence at Founders Park. That's yeah. I mean, you can't miss it. You can't. Oh yeah. We're gonna have a tent, tables, all that, chairs. 3:00 the first pitch. I'll have my speaker out there. So, and, I don't know what the crowd's gonna be like. I have no idea, but I encourage you to come, and please come hungry, because we're going to have a lot of hot dogs, and if people don't show up and they don't eat the hot dogs, I'm just going to take a bunch of hot dogs, I guess, to my house. I don't know what to do. Or bring them to Tin Roof. I don't know. We'll use them for Chico's birthday celebration. Hey, I'm going to show up to Tin Roof Saturday night just handing out hot dogs to people. Like, have a dog on me. Have a dog. Why not? I gotta talk to him. I think Knoxville's going to be a go, though. I do. All right, I'll lock it in. I'll talk to him. I'm meeting up with him Friday. I'll talk to him, but I think it'll be a go. Honestly, I think Knoxville will be a go, which would be a blast, bro. Yeah, you trying to go the entire weekend? Okay. Oh, I forgot. You're on Lent right now. Our guy giving up alcohol for Lent. Are you? Is the wifey doing it with you as well? Oh, okay. So it's just you then. Huh. Yeah. Lent's a good time to reset. Lent's a good time to reset for sure. No, it makes sense. I'm not partaking in Lent, so, and baseball season would not be the time to give up alcohol for me. So. Yeah. If I were to give up something for Lent, it would probably be, I'd probably give up responding to slapdick Clemson fans on social media. That's probably what I'd stop doing, because I got a bad habit. I will do that at times. And there's just no point in arguing with a mouth-breathing, simple-minded, crayon-eating human being. Like, you're not going to have a productive conversation. So, hey, by the way, Chico, Tuck has given up alcohol for Lent. I feel like he could have given you some advice on why that's a very stupid idea. Because you ask Chase, like, you think if somebody's going to do 55 hard, or what, like, they're going to come out of it kind of like a new person. Like, what'd you learn? Like, I'm so enlightened now. And he was just like, I was like, did you learn you don't need alcohol? He's like, nope. He's like, I need a drink. He's like, I learned I need a drink. You're right back. Just jump right back on the saddle. Yeah. Just jump right back on the saddle. Yeah. There's no, it doesn't matter how clear your mind is. You're still ready for a drink at the end of that. Yeah. See, I think I'd start getting like irritated. I'm not like somebody that I don't drink every night. Like I don't need it, but I do believe in a balance, and like you deprive yourself that long. That's bro. Yeah. Yeah. 3 weeks. Yeah, your tolerance is going to be shot. Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyways, this is a big weekend, man. Like I said, this is really like my Super Bowl. It's a very big deal, and I'm very fired up. Very fired up for it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a great series. I really do. A lot of question marks around both teams. A lot of question marks. We actually did have and we got all. How about basketball getting a dub last night? Barely, but getting a dub. Beat Missouri by 4 points. The 4-13 Missouri Tigers now in the SEC. We beat them by 4 at home. Shit. We play Auburn on Saturday, and folks are like, "Well, Chris, what if we beat Auburn?" There is a better chance. I don't know. There's a better chance of you sprouting wings and like flying to Clemson for the Sunday game. Like literally. I mean, there's a better chance to like me stealing Megan Fox from under MGK's nose than us beating Auburn. Straight up. And so if we beat Auburn next Wednesday, Megan Fox is going to be sitting in here chilling. Yes. So it's Saturday at 1, and then Carolina plays Clemson in baseball at 4. So it's going to be a hell of a day. Who is? Yeah. Well, if it's 1-1 or 2-0, I'm going to Clemson. Like, if we're up 1-1 or 2, I'm going to Clemson. If we're up 2-0, oh, God. I'd be obnoxious. I won't – see, that's the beauty of that. Once you've won the series, it doesn't matter. It's beautiful. Beautiful spot to be in. Oh, God. I'll be just unbearable. Sunday, I'll be unbearable for up 2-0. Oh, Jesus. There will be no stress. No stress. Because it's kind of like last year. Like, what sucked is, like, we won the first 2 games, and then because the game got rained out on that Friday, which it was so stupid, we played Saturday, Sunday, and then we didn't play again for, like, 2 months until, like, May on a Tuesday. And Clemson won, and Clemson fans are trying to talk trash on social media. I'm like, we already won the series. Like, what are you talking about? This was gravy. This was gravy. It's over. It's done. So, yeah, for the health and safety of all involved, it's probably best we're not up 2-0. Because, I mean, I'll go up there with the Clem Sucks shit on and just talk so much shit to everybody. I mean, by the way, speaking of Clem Sucks, we do have Clem Sucks stickers, free stickers. Just take them. Just take them all. Free stickers. Free stickers. Free Clem Sucks stickers if you come to Tin Roof. Phone lines. We do. I think John, our guy's calling him in here. John, fire away with your question, and we'll take it off the air. What's up, man?
Nothing. I'm just so freaking pumped for this week. First of all, what's up, Gamecock Nation? They all ready for this weekend?
They're going crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, I hope I'm not gonna put damper on these guys. I hope Bosnick and Hicks are both okay. Maybe I don't know why we haven't even got news on either yet, but anyway, this is one of my favorite weekends of the year. Hopefully, maybe get back to a consistent thing of beating them in a lot of things, not just baseball. Is the one thing we have to look forward to.
Right. Yeah. No, this is a big weekend. This is a very pivotal, very big weekend. Yeah, we all understand that.
Yeah, and not looking ahead to past Clemson this weekend, but I cannot freaking wait to be in that building a week from Friday. I guess the #1 team in the country.
Yeah.
Because this probably will be our last time facing them as a non-conference opponent. You never know. This probably could potentially be the last time as a non-conference opponent.
Right.
So, yeah. So you said 7 o'clock on Friday, 4 Saturday, and 3 on Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I cannot. Oh, man. Get to go home and work on Friday and get to probably listen to the best rivalry in the country in baseball anyway. I'll say that wrong, but the best rivalry in college baseball. That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah, no, it's the best rivalry in college baseball, and I mean, we're all looking forward to it. It's going to be a hell of a time. Also, thank you for the call, John, by the way. What I'm also looking forward to, what we didn't get last season was packed stadiums. Ballpark wasn't packed last year. You can only imagine if the ballpark, if Founders would have been packed when, Eister hits the walk-off. You can only imagine what it would have been like. So, yeah. Well, I think they've been better about it this year, as far as I can tell. I think they've been better about it this year. I think last year what was so weird with the heckling was because it was 20% capacity. And I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for them because Tennessee was rowdy last year too. But I don't know, man. It was like last year was so interesting because it was 20% capacity. And the crowds were so light. When you go to a sporting event, there's a dull roar, right? Last year, you could hear everything everybody said. So, not everything everybody says should probably be heard by everybody. You know what I mean? So that made it kind of, interesting at times. But, yeah, I mean, last year what they were doing, handing out, I've still got it hanging up in my studio, the Gamecock fan code of conduct, which is the most absurd shit of all time. Like, really. The most absurd shit of all time. Hold on, I'll actually tell you what some of it said because we posted this on social media. If you did not see this, yeah, here we go. The Gamecock fan code of conduct. Conduct yourself in a manner that represents the university, the Southeastern Conference, and the NCAA with honor, dignity, and respect. Do not use vulgar, abusive, racist, sexist, demeaning, or intimidating language anytime. Support the players and coaches and officials in a positive manner. Treat the visiting team, coaches, and fans with courtesy and respect at all times. Here's the one that really gets me. Do not become inebriated or belligerent. They put that on there. Nerd. Yeah. So, yeah, it's something for sure. But I think it'll be better this year. I'd like to think so. I do think it'll be better this year. I think they will let things go a little more. So I think they'll let things go just a little bit more. And hopefully they'll allow us to create a raucous environment. I think they will. Like I said, either way, I think Friday's going to be nuts. I'm going to be on one. So I've been talking shit all week. So, I mean, it's just whatever. But I get paid to do it. So it is what it is. That's the funny thing when the Clemson fans chime in. It's like, bro, I literally get paid to talk shit about you. So, I mean, what are you going to say to me? What are you going to say to me, my guy? Like, truly. Yeah. But, yeah, if we're up 2-0, man, God, Sunday's going to be just awful. Because probably yeah. I'm trying. I mean, dude, why not? The heckling will be all at an all-time next level type of deal. I mean, really? See, I will tell you, man, I haven't been to Clemson I'm thinking, now that I think about it, I've never been to Clemson and seen us win in football, but I've only been – the only two games I've been to that we played them in football up there, I went in 2008. It was freezing cold. Steven Garcia was our quarterback. Chris Smelly, terrible game. Colin Harper shredded us. We got killed. And then I went up there in 2016 when we lost 56-7. So that was a blast. But I was up there in 2019 when we beat them game one. Brett Carey coming up as the Brett Carey game. Majinski broke his foot that game. But beating them at their place, winning on the road is a fucking blast, dude. It's a blast. So, yeah, as long as it's 1-1 or 2-0, I'll head up there. I mean, if you're down 2-0, your series is lost. What's the point? You know what I mean? Oh, I would. Oh, God, yeah. I would literally walk with the broom, like just on the yeah. Oh, you have to. Yeah. I mean, and I'll go up if it's 1-1. I'll go up if it's 1-1. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to go up if it's 1-1. But yeah, if it's 2-0, oh God, yeah. Yep, for sure. So it's gonna be a fun weekend, man. Like I said, good time. But what? I mean, yeah, pitching's my biggest concern. I mean, again, no excuses. You win anyway. You find a way. But if you lose 230 your weekend rotation, there aren't many teams that are gonna there aren't many teams that can survive that. Really. Mm. Yeah. Right. I mean, or you're going to have to win with offense. I mean, just bottom line, you're going to have to just try to piece it together, and guys are going to have to step up. And I mean, it's not like we don't have talented pitchers still on our roster, but you lose two of your top guys, it's just it's tough. I mean, somebody's just going to have to step up. Bottom line, and I think you got guys that can, but again, you're going to have to swing the shit out of it. I mean, hey, listen, the good news is you look at Clemson's weekend rotation. Their Saturday guys got like a 9.4 ERA. Their Sunday guys, it's okay. I mean, angling on – and I'll tell you this, not to sound like a broken record because I feel like I said this a lot last year, and it's stating the obvious, and I get that. But really for this weekend, man, you got to win game one. You just have to. You're at home. You got Will Sanders on the bump. You got issues Saturday and Sunday. I mean, I don't even know who's starting. I don't have a clue who's starting. I guess Kingston may update us tomorrow, but we don't know who's starting. We don't know. We don't know. So you need to win Friday. You got to take advantage. Again, being on your home field, you got to take advantage. So, but again, there's no excuses. You win anyway. Bottom line, if they beat you this weekend, you tip the cap and say, we didn't play well enough to win. That's it. So I don't, South Carolina basketball, a walking excuse. Football, you can make excuses. I don't care. But baseball, we don't make excuses, man. We let Clemson make the excuses when we win 2 or 3. That's it. So they made the excuses last year. They made the excuses. Hey, we didn't make any excuses when 2010 we had to play them in Omaha and beat them twice, and we had to start a Michael Roth who had never started before. We didn't make excuses in 2002 when we had to beat them twice. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't make excuses. So I don't think we should make excuses this year. And, again, win anyway is the mantra, and that's what we'll do. We'll go win anyway, and we got to win a 12-10 game. We'll just do it. Bottom line, we'll just swing it and we'll do it. So that's it. So I'm not saying that, that's if we're without those two guys for the remainder of the year, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt us badly. But this weekend, I think that should just be the mindset. Just win anyway, find a way. Just find a way to win 2 games. That is it. Find a way to win 2. If you can win 3-2. Yeah, I mean, Texas is on the schedule. So, well, we scheduled them. I mean, we scheduled them. So it didn't like it was random. You know what I mean? We did schedule them, which I'm glad we did. But here's the crazy part. Like just playing them, like when we played them last year, that actually helped us to host a regional, which is, I know it sounds crazy, but even though we got swept, playing them helped us, like strength of schedule and all that BS. So really playing a Texas, I mean, you got nothing to lose, man. I mean, hell, we got swept last year and it helped, which is weird. I know it sounds weird, but they take into account who you play. You know what I mean? So they take into account who you play. Right now, like for baseball. What's up, babe? I would probably say, who's ahead of South Carolina right now in baseball? Vanderbilt, Florida, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Tennessee. What's up, babe? You can debate Georgia. You could. I don't think Georgia is, but you could debate Georgia. So I think we're like right in the middle. I think we're right in the middle. 7th, 6th, 7th, right now. Yeah. Bro, I mean, probably 11 SEC teams will make a regional. But dude, I mean, teams like Arkansas, LSU, Ole Miss, Florida, they're kind of, Vandy. We swept Florida last year, but Vandy, they're on a different level. I mean, it's just I think that's my biggest concern this year is like we just don't have a bunch of guys come out of the pen throwing 95. We got some talented guys, but they're throwing 89, 90 instead of 96, 97. There's a guy at Tennessee right now throwing 103. Like, I saw a guy at Georgia Tech throwing 98. You know what I mean? Like, we don't for some reason. And I think what killed us this year too, or one of the things that killed us coming in, again, no excuses, but we were depending on Jack Mahoney, Jackson Phipps, both guys out with TJ. We were depending on Mag Cotto. He inexplicably hits the transfer portal. Mahoney's a guy that was sitting 95 last year as a freshman. So losing him to TJ sucked. Phipps is a guy that's 94, 95 on the left side. Cotto was 95 on the left side. So, you lost some of those fireballers. But we got talented guys. I mean, you don't have to throw 95 to have success, but it does help. It does help to throw hard. Wesley Sweat, he's throwing really well. I've been actually pretty surprised at that. Sweat's throwing much better than I expected. It's just shit happens, man. It's baseball. Shit happens. So, but no, I think Sweat's going to play a pivotal role. He might start. I don't know. I think it's out of him, Esposito, Gilreath, Noah Hall. Somebody's going to have to start, bro. They're all going to have to pitch. They're all pretty much going to have to pitch, So, but again, you just win anyway, man. Bottom line, you win anyway. You find a way. I'm excited. This is kind of how legends are born. You go into a weekend like this. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Again, if you want to text him, 843-790-3377, $3 drafts. $3 Rumple, $3 Fireball as well. Just chilling. We've also got, which I don't think there's some people in here that don't have that. We got Clem Sucks stickers up here and TSUS stickers. Anybody who wants them, free stickers for sure. Right up here on the table. And, an exciting week. An exciting week as Carolina takes on Clemson this weekend. We've got a huge tailgate on Friday. Going to be a really, really good time. Going to be a really good time. So, who off Clemson would you want pitching and position player? I think you'd probably take Mac Anglin. I'm not sure there's anybody else I'd really want. And then position player, probably Caden Grice. That dude's a stud. Hit 15 homers last year as a freshman. I think Grice is a really, really good player. So, top 5 most hated baseball players of all time. I don't know that. Seth Beer, probably number 1. Probably Seth Beer. I don't know outside of that. I really don't. I don't know. There's not a ton of guys I hate from Clemson's team or just really in general. Not a ton of guys like I hate. Hated facing Seth Beer. We hated facing him because he owned us. But, it's not a ton of dudes. So, by the way, J-Mo, thank you for the I saw the lighter. Right. He was telling me you forgot the whatever the fuck to actually make it light. So thanks for that. That is I would have expected that. That's kind of a y'all move. So good job. That's a J-Mo move. J-Mo move. You remember what I said Monday night, by the way? The difference between J-Mo and Jomo. There's a difference. I'll save that for off the mic. I'll save that for off the mic. If you can guess why. Guess why. Huh? Oh, you getting it working? All right, word. All right, Phil, let's take 5 here. We'll pick it up in a minute. We need to reload on the Cerveza. So, again, want to hear from y'all. Come on out to Tin Roof in the Vista. $3 draft, sit on Rumpel, $3 Fireball. Great food. Great also, and it's never too early to buy Chico a birthday shot. So we'll do all that. Never too early. Never too early, man. Never too early. All right, we're back in 5. Phil, go ahead and hit the music, my guy.
Muscle Dougie, ho. Muscle Dougie, ho.
All right, we good? All right, cool. We are back. Taking your questions, comments, everything else. Sound guy Phil, the real MVP. The real MVP. Jomo, the real MVP. What a guy. Big backwards hat guy. Yeah, me too. Me too. Great night to wear a backwards hat, my guy. Great night, for sure. Big white socks guy. Me and Jomo both. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Bro, I posted a clip on Snapchat today. It is the business Snapchat, but I mean, it's my personal Snapchat, right? But my Snapchat name is the Spurs Up Show. Because I used to have a personal and a business, and I was like, that's just exhausting trying to like go back and forth. So I was like, to hell with it. So I just used the Spurs Up Show. I posted a clip today, and a Clemson fan like commented, some dude that had added me on Snapchat. He's like, "You're a fucking loser." I was like, "Bro, go fuck yourself." And I was like, "Get out of my Snapchat, bro." Like, really? You're in my Snapchat? Like, bro, just let me live. Like, oh yeah, bro. Clemson fans will 1,000% recognize me. Yeah, dude. I think I told y'all this last week, maybe, but there's a Clemson account on YouTube called Shadow of Death Valley. Big YouTube account. Like, they're getting like thousands, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views on videos. And the guy made a 3-hour hype video from them beating us in football, 30-0. Bro, the amount of content he used of mine, I'm all over this video. All over it. So, yeah, Clemson people are kind of, and the video I think is at like 30,000 views. I was like, I think they kind of know who I am. Yeah. I mean, every piece of content I put out during Carolina Clemson week for football, it went viral. They gave me what I wanted, Because if you go back and look that week, I didn't talk shit about their team. I knew their team was good. I talked shit about them. And I will always talk shit about them. So, I don't know, man. When you fuck your cousins, you start getting pissy and your mood swings and all that shit just starts getting all clouded and shit. You know what I mean? So, whatever. It is what it is. So, I mean, see, the beautiful thing is I don't have any Clemson friends. I don't give a damn, It don't matter to me. Well, fuck him. He's not as cool as Jay. He is the lesser Mo. We'll put it that way. He is the lesser Mo. What's his name? Wow. That's a mistake. The lesser of the two Jomos. The lesser of the two. So are y'all both Jordan? Your parents were just trying to mess with y'all, bro. Trying to mess with y'all. God. Sheesh. Yeah. Classic. Classic. Following a woman to college. Classic. Driving drunk. Classic. Ah. It's Truist Field now. It was BB&T Ballpark when I lived there in Charlotte. The Charlotte Knights, AAA, White Sox affiliate. Bro, that ballpark is phenomenal, dude. That ballpark's phenomenal. They are single A. I'll tell you this, the Fireflies ballpark to be single A is badass, dude. Bro, there are some shitty minor league parks. Like, I've heard horror stories of these ballparks that are, like, awful. It's crazy, like, the money. I mean, I don't know. They're putting money in the ballparks, but the minor league ball players still aren't making anything. I mean, you got guys playing minor league baseball that are making, like, $1,100 a month. A month. I mean, I've had a lot of guys tell me, like, bro, I haven't seen 4 digits on a paycheck since I started playing. Like, bro, they're making it a month what the old Tin Roof folk, the old Tin Roof bartenders might be making a night. You know what I'm saying? Night and a half, maybe. Not about a night and a half. So. Tucker had a night? I've never heard somebody say, I went to Tinder that had a pretty sober night. Pretty low key. It was kind of slow. Bro, literally sound guy Phil told me, he was like, dude, I've been here since, what did you say, 2009 or something? A long time. He's like, I've never seen it slow on a Friday or Saturday. I was like, I don't know what I would think if I walked in here on a Saturday and it was just like dead. You know, like just there's like 20 people in here. I'd be like, is there another pandemic? Like, what happened? Like, did everybody in Cola get strep throat at the same time? Like, the only way. I mean, everybody's sick. See, that's why though too. Like, so Saturday night I didn't come out. I didn't come out this weekend at all to Tinder because sometimes you do want a low key vibe. I'm like, bro, this ain't a low key vibe, dude. It's louder than shit in here. like, dude, I don't know how people stand right here the whole night. I'm just like, bro. So you had you a night, though. You had you a night. Did you stay till close? Yeah. No? Yeah. That's how you know you had a night, when you're in here and they start counting the money and you're like, all right, now it's definitely time to go. Yeah. What a venue. What a venue, truly. Dude, we gotta do. There's a dude performing here in I think 10 days. He's a big fan of the show. I think he's gonna rock the merch on stage. He said, "Yeah." What? Hold on. I can tell you the band he's in. Which, by the way, did I see y'all have the same band playing Friday and Saturday night back to back? It must be badass. I was like, damn, they must be pretty good. Got them 2 nights in a row. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the guy's name is. Anyways. Yeah, like I said, guys, Friday, quick reminder, that the tailgate out at Lot 1 outside of Founders Park, Carolina Ale House sponsoring it. They're going to provide us with 200 hot dogs. So I would really appreciate if people came by and came hungry, because if you don't, I'm just going to have leftover hot dogs for probably like a month. So the Glizzy Gladiator. Glizzies for weeks. So, but yeah, dude, if you've never been to the ballpark in Charlotte, you need to go, bro. April the 5th, South Carolina plays North Carolina back at that ballpark, 7:00. It's a Tuesday, but we could go. We could go. That doesn't mean you can't just go watch a baseball game. So all right, then what are you going to do while on Lent? What are you going to do? What are you going to do while on Lent? What are you going to replace drinking with? I mean, what are you going to do? I don't mean what are you going to drink in place. I mean, what are you going to do? Like, you going to do anything different? Like, I mean, bro, you worked at Cotton Gym. We know you're an alcoholic. Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why I said it. No, I can't imagine all three of you there. Yeah. That's why I was with them too Monday night getting hammered in here. So, first Monday night ever, by the way, for me in Tin Roof. That was actually a good time. You grow to appreciate when you come in here on Friday, Saturday, and it's packed. You really appreciate when it's like 5 people. You're like, we can just really get after it. we can just really have us a vibe. We'll catch us a vibe. Just you and the homies. Oh, what a time. And then there was, I don't know, the crew that in here for Monday was interesting. There were people in here that were just chilling, and then there were some people that were kind of tipsy, and then there were just some people that were just like, I'm like, it's Monday. You're gone. It's Monday at 9:00. Bruh. Trying to get on your level. Nuts, man. But dude, there's been some Wednesdays like, and that threw my whole week off too. Because normally I'll have a night on a Wednesday here. So I mean, yesterday I was like, bro, I don't know what day it is. And I was thinking, I was like, I'm going back to Tin Roof tomorrow. It's like, oh shit. Damn. We're gonna do it again. But Tuck's not. He's on limp. That's tough, man. Most miserable weather game of my baseball career. I'll just say all of it, not just college. Newberry gets cold as shit, by the way. Cold, bro. Cold. Cold. Very cold. The coldest game I played in high school was definitely we had a scrimmage at Strom Thurmond. It was like early February. Just frigid, freezing cold. Oh, it was. I mean, probably like mid-30s. Wind, a little bit of wind blowing. Yeah, it was tough. College, I don't know that there's one that really stands out for cold. I mean, there were some cold. I mean, the worst part though is being a pitcher and you're not throwing. You know you're not, and you're like I'm not even moving around today. I just got to sit out here and freeze my ass off, pretty much. Or then you're like warming up for the game, and you catch one right in that palm, and you're like, shit, it hurts, bro. It hurts. Like no padding in that palm, none whatsoever. I'll tell you the hottest game I played in is easy to remember. That was the summer before my freshman year at college. We played hold on, I actually got 2 answers now that you say that, but we played in a tournament. The showcase team I was on, we played a tournament at PC, Presbyterian, and, bro, I mean, it had to be like 102 degrees. I remember I was pitching that game, and, like, you're, like, literally looking towards home, and the bill of my cap is just, like, there's just sweat dripping down. Like, you're trying to find a spot to get your hand dry. So many curveballs just slipping. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just – and then anytime you played at, like, Harlem or, like, anywhere in like Hepzibah or dude, Georgia just is like the desert, bro. So, yeah. I will say one of the coolest moments, I got to pitch at Sarge Fry Field. That was awesome. Like one of the last games ever on the Sarge. We played the Diamond Devils. That was a blast, man. That was a blast. I loved Sarge. When they were tearing it down, I didn't really. I was like, why would you tear down Sarge? It's an awesome ballpark. And then you went to Founders Park, and you were like, okay, I get it. But Sarge was like a true college baseball field. Founders is kind of like it's got a pro vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing I wish. Like if we could improve Founders, I don't know how you do it, But like Swayze's got the beer in the outfield, and Georgia's got the greenhouse and right, and those fields aren't as nice as ours, but it's cool to have that like college vibe. You know what I mean? Like a true college baseball field. You know, I mean, I'm not complaining. There's other improvements and enhancements I think Founders Park could use. Like one thing I wish they do those bleachers in left, just get rid of them. Get rid of them and create like how the Braves have a chop house. Create I don't know, bro, like the Rowdy Rooster Lounge. I don't know. Just create like, you know what I'm saying, like a VIP like luxury thing. Because nobody likes sitting in them damn bleachers anyways. At least I don't think. I mean, I'd rather stand, to be honest with you. So, anyways, Founders is dope, though. Founders is dope. Friday will be fun. It should be packed. I saw the student tickets are sold out. So, I know spring break starts Friday, but apparently there's going to be enough people here to pack it out. So, which sucks. It's like spring break starts Friday, and over spring break, we have Clemson and Texas at home. It's like, of all times to have spring break. So, whatever. Do people still hit up PCB for spring break or no? Is that people still go there? Panama City? Bro, I was there in 2015. I'll never forget the week I was there was like the week that Trap Queen by Fetty Wap dropped. Bro, that was what a magical time that was. What a magic. Then I saw T-Pain like downtown or he was out performing. I mean, just what a magical week that was. Different times, my guy. Different times. Way pre-TSUS. Different times. Saw Luke. That was Luke Bryan's last tour. That was a hell of a year, by the way. Yeah, that was Luke Bryan's final spring break performance, Panama City. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get it in college. I was playing baseball. So that's why I didn't go till 2015. It was a good time, though. It's a damn good time. Yeah. So, but either way, whatever. Should be a packed house. It'll be a crazy environment. I'm thinking the tailgate will be very, very lit. I think we're actually I'm going to do my live show Friday from the tailgate lot. Yeah, heckle juice will be flowing. That's a fact. Heckle juice will be flowing. Whatever beverage you prefer, heckle juice will be flowing. So. Monday through Friday, noon to 2. Yeah, every single day. Yeah. So it's more so taking like questions and calls from like the comments and so I've got like another plug-in to my interface that plugs into my phone, and I wear headphones to where like it's almost like Feinbaum, really. And it's like Feinbaum in the sense where like the callers are the personalities of the show, bro. Like, the callers are the characters, which is what I want. I enjoy this show because we just shoot the shit about whatever. I'd almost rather just not even talk SouthCon than this. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy it, but you notice, like, we talk SouthCon in the first, like, 30, 40 minutes, and then we kind of just get off on a random path, which is the most fun part. That daily live show I do, it pretty much sticks to the Gamecocks and, you know, people asking questions about the Gamecocks and stuff like that. But, yeah. 12 to 2, streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. It's a good time. We have a good time. Yeah. The Daily Crow, yeah. Yeah. What a play on words. No, it's a lot of fun. So it's a lot of fun. But no, I love this show, man. Truly I do. I love doing this show here. It's like I said, I love the laid back nature. You know, just kind of being able to just chill, shoot the shit about whatever, you know. I'll never forget. Were you here one of the first shows when I didn't even know who J-Mo was, and like one of my first interactions with this guy is he's like, what do you think about Jossie Horn? I was like, what? He's like, what do you think about Jossie Horn? I was like, who the fuck is Jossie Horn? I was like, all right, cool. Who knew? It'd be one of my best buddies. Who knew? I mean, the dude said literally, I think it was like, we played the Belt Bowl on the 30th. I think it was like December the 1st. J-Mo literally said, hey, just so you know, Dak Joyner's starting at quarterback. And I'm like, pfft. It's like, shut up, J-Mo. Shut up. And then we got the following week, and then the following, we got closer and closer. And then like there were whispers around it, and it got louder and louder. And then I had somebody that worked for the football team being like, hey, just so you know, don't be surprised you see number 5 try to there and start. And I was like, holy shit. And then sure enough, who started the game? Dak. So per source this season. Per source this season. Truly. Truly. Lint season. I was going to say, I feel like the icing thing was more of a football season thing. To an extent. I don't know. Fuck Clemson. Cheers. Very good. My favorite beer? Great question. A free one. Bro, I like OPAs. Other people's alcohol. WFs, whatever's free. Nah, I mean, I think these guys know I just kind of default to a Bud Light. But, I mean, bro, my range, I'll drink anywhere from a Natty to an IPA. Like, it's just whatever. Well, I mean, whatever's there, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a beer snob in any way. You know, somebody's like, bro, you drink Coors? That's trash. I drink Busch. It's like, it's the same shit pretty much. Pretty much. I'm not saying there's a little difference. You know? But my drink of choice here has become vodka soda. Well, no. Nah, not. No. Well, I'm not going to say what I was about to say. No. I'm not going to be like Peyton and lie about my batting average. Do I? I plead the fifth, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Fifth. I thought Monday night went really well, though. I mean, hey, ask Chico how just life is going for me in general. It's going well. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Members only, right? Members only. Members only. Yeah, it's going well. Yeah. 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 Fair enough. Let me see. Oh. People texting me asking about the tattoo, the Frank Martin tattoo. I don't think it's going to happen. Nah, it's not going to happen. Huh? Am I going to get his eyebrows? No. So I made a bet a couple weeks ago that if South kind of made the NCAA tournament somehow, some way, I'd get a tattoo of Frank Martin's face on my ass. Because I was like, there's just no way. And I still think there's just no way. I mean, you had to beat Bama. And again, there's a better chance of pigs fucking flying than you beating Auburn, in my opinion. I think Auburn's probably going to be a 15-point favorite in the game. I mean, it's possible. It's college basketball, but you beat Mizzou by 4 on your home floor. Do what? Hey, this is March. This is March. You are correct. Bro, then I'm like just start getting covered in like random. I don't have any. I go from having 0 to having like these random Gamecock tattoos. J-Mo, if we win the Natty, I'll get a tattoo of your face on my ass, okay? I'll get a tattoo of your face, like, on my arm. You know that sticker that says call for a good time? I'll get that. Literally that. Yeah. I'll just get your phone number, like, across my arm tattooed right here. So don't ever change your number, whatever you do. Just don't ever change your number. No, I should. I'll get the Tin Roof logo tatted somewhere. Jesus. See, Tuck, this is why you have to. This is why I get paid to do it, because you have to deal with the comments. People are like asking if I have a hot mom or not. Like, why is this coming up in conversation for people? Clemson fans trying to. Jesus Christ. You leave my mother out of this. Damn it. Bro, you should. YouTube. That's where most, well, YouTube and Facebook. That's where most of the comments are. That's where most of the comments are. What is it, 7:15? All right, sound guy Phil, let's jump into a break just because I got to grab a drink. Again, $3 draft, $3 Rumple, $3 Fireball as well. I never had Rumple before I came here. Maybe like once or twice, but Rumple is like water here. Like, it's like the official drink of this place. What do you think? What do you think is the signature drink here? It can't be that Powerade thing, right? Is that the signature thing? Okay, that's fair. I support that. Because see, I thought it was like the Powerade thing at first, but I was like, there's no way. I don't see that many people getting that. Can Tin Roof be the place that brings fish bowls back to life? Bro, I used to love going to Kildare's, and you start the night, and after that, it's just all fuzzy. It's just like, but then I think back, I'm like, how did I drink that much sugar and not have like a heart attack? I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. See, I can already tell the night's going to get ugly because you two are here. No, today? Stop. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You remember getting in a little tussle with homegirl on Monday? Not a tussle, but a verbal exchange. Bro. Oh, God. No, see, my guy's favorite comment of all time, the dude just hyping me up. It was after the baseball game Tuesday. We played Winthrop, and apparently some girl I matched with on Hinge like a long time ago, whatever. Hadn't talked to her in over a year. And I mean, she's all right, you know. She was all right. Little country thing, whatever. Little country thing. But she was like asking, she's like, why haven't you texted me back? You haven't texted me in a year. And I mean, I was just like, honestly, like, I don't, whatever. Just fizzled out. Homie chimes in and said, shit, if I look like that, I wouldn't text your ass back either. It's like, it's like, all right, we're done. All right, that's a good place to take the break. Sound guy Phil.
Muscle doggy ho. Macho Dougie, ho.
You good? Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it, Phil. And I will say this, by the way, to start with this, because my homie Jackson was asking about Charlotte and how it was. What's so awesome about baseball, and we're all biased to Carolina, but I really think college baseball, especially in the SEC, more people watch football. It's not a hot take, right? It's moves the needle. You could even argue more people watch basketball. But what's awesome about like the Rowdy Roosters and baseball, the people that watch and show up to baseball, they're all diehards. They're all like you're not a casual baseball fan. You're either in or you're out, which is why I get so irritated when the MLB tries to, or whoever tries to make these rule changes of a 3-batter minimum or a shot clock or bro, you're not making Joey Slapdick want to watch baseball because the game's going to be 10 minutes shorter than it was. You know what I mean? Like, you either like baseball or you don't. But so, like, being at the game last night in Charlotte, far from sold out, right? There probably were combined Carolina and App State. There were probably, I'd say 2,000 people is being generous, really, truly. More like 1,000. And so, but there were like 20 or 30 Carolina fans, like, around me. But, dude, the heckling and the passion and just it was so awesome, bro. So awesome. So that's the fun part. Because, I mean, there's a lot of casual football fans. Dude, I can tell you because I have a different vantage point seeing downloads and numbers and, which is great. I mean, I love it. I love the fact, like, our numbers spike in football and everything goes viral. But I don't know. It's just cool seeing the baseball fan base. You know what I mean? Those are to me, those are like diehard people, bro. Those people at Founders Park, they are invested. So, I mean, I don't disagree, bro. I played it, and I sometimes will get bored watching a baseball game. It does get slow. Here's the thing: to improve the game and improve pace of play, it's on the players, it's on the pitchers. Playing. The pitcher controls the tempo of the game. Putting in a 3-batter minimum, that does nothing. You know who suffers from that? A guy like Tyler Webb, who pitched at Carolina, who was at the tailgate 2 weeks ago with like Will Crow and Grayson Griner and Joey Pancake, but he pitched for the Cardinals. He was a lefty specialist. Dude got paid $2-3 million a year to just get a guy out every game. What a good life, right? But those guys don't really exist anymore because it's a 3-batter minimum. But what irritates me more than anything is like watching a game and a pitcher's, he's going behind the mound, he's kicking the dirt, and he's looking for his girlfriend in the stands. Like, throw the fucking ball, bro. Like, we're trying to go, like, let's go. Like, have a little tempo to the game. Batters the same thing. They want to fix the gloves and adjust the elbow guard and the shin guard and fix the pants and grab the jersey and adjust it. Like, bro, get in the box. Let's go. You know what I mean? So, but it's awesome though to see the Rowdy Roosters. And I mean, I'll tell you, still probably one of my favorite tailgates we've ever thrown was the Rowdy Rooster tailgate last year before the regional the regional game against Old Dominion. It was a Saturday and we played at 7. And I mean, did we have more packed tailgate at Seawells? And I mean, did we have some phenomenal tailgates at Seawells? Hell yeah. Oh, I mean, we had some incredible tailgates. But that Rowdy Rooster tailgate, man, it was just so like organic. It was just so, it wasn't the most crowded, but everybody there was fired up. You know what I mean? So I will say what I didn't like last night was I saw – shout out Jacob Rogers, who was a senior last year at Carolina, who kind of took it upon himself to be the leader of the Rowdy Roosters. And I see this guy. He's probably 23. And I'm like, bro, you coming down for the Clemson series this weekend? Rowdy Rooster tailgate? And he says to me, I don't know, Chris. I don't really think I can do it anymore like I used to. I'm like, bro, you're 23, bro. Like, what are you talking? I was like, you were in college last year. He goes, well, I'm not in college anymore. Like, bro, I'm 31. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Some guys just aren't built for it, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, what are you doing in Charlotte? I know you're going out every weekend. Single dude in Charlotte. You're going out? I don't know, man. Do what? Oh, listen, I lived in Charlotte for 4 years. Fantastic place to be single. I mean, that was honestly, that was one of my biggest adjustments when I moved here after Charlotte to Cola is that it's just it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. Charlotte's a fantastic place. Yeah. But I always tell people Charlotte is college for adults because you do the same shit. It's what you make of it, but you do a lot of people up there do the same thing, except instead of going to class, they go to their 9 to 5 and Thursday through Sunday, they go out, though. See, I had never done Sunday Fun Day before I moved to Charlotte. Sunday Fun Day in Charlotte is a sport. Bro, it is a sport. I lived in Uptown, South End, Plaza, Wesley Heights, all over the place. But Sunday Fun Day in Charlotte is dude, we used to go to Slate for the Panthers games. Bro, I would go to bed at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night because I was like, if I don't, I won't wake up for work the next morning. Because I've been drinking already Friday, Saturday. And Sunday, we're piling on. Just piling on. By Sunday, you're like half there. I mean, you know what it's probably like to have stupid brain? Like you just dumb brain, just not there. You're just not there. Moving a half step slower, You're checked out, yeah. There were some rough Mondays. And, dude, I moved there August of 15. That season, the Panthers went 15-1 and went to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, you can imagine what Sundays were like. Dude, it was, and that was the jump man. Yeah, it was, oh, God, dude. I mean, Sundays in Charlotte at that time were nuts, bro. Nuts. Bro, I'll never forget in Charlotte. So I probably lived a 15-minute walk from Slate, which if you don't know what Slate is, it's where like All-American Pub is. It's off the rail trail in South End. You probably, Jackson, might know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'll never forget walking there, though, on a Sunday morning at like 10 a.m., and I've got like a cup of Fireball just sipping on it. And I finished it by the time I got there, and that was pretty much all she wrote for that rest of that day. That was a shot day. So, yeah, Charlotte's a good time. That's where you should have went for your birthday tonight, man. See, I will say this. You know what I love about Cola? You can go out, and it's not Dude, the place, I went to Queen City Poorhouse last night. Their special on a Tuesday was $5 well drinks. I was like, that's the special? That's the, Queen City Poorhouse in Charlotte. I was like, hey, their special was $7 vodka Red Bulls. I was like, that's the special? Is it cheap? Well, I mean, that's Miami, man. I get that. But I was like, yeah, I mean, I remember moving to Charlotte, and I was like, let me get a whiskey Coke. And the house was Jack Daniels, and the whiskey Coke was $10. I was like, bro, this sucks. I'm about to start bringing a flask to the bar, my guy. Bro, then you come to cola, and I mean, yeah. Beat the clock. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Jesus. Yeah, you living in Charlotte and going out every night, you better be making minimum $250. You better be making minimum $250. And when I lived up there, I was working a sales job, making like $40,000 a year, just scraping by, boy. Scraping by. So people ask me a lot of time, like, what do you like more, Columbia or Charlotte? And I'm like, bro, it's different. Like, when I lived there, I wasn't doing the business. I didn't like what I was doing. And so now, like, you know, Columbia, for obvious reasons, I mean, I love living here. I mean, it's great. It's great, you know? Right. For sure. But no, Charlotte's a great place, man. It's you know, I would suggest it to anybody. It's awesome. So they used to have a tin roof in Charlotte. Went to 10, and it got closed down because Epicenter went to shit. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, they used to have a tin roof. I went to tin roof in Charlotte a couple of times. Way before ever business was ever a thing. So funny how life comes full circle. That's for sure. It is very funny how life comes full circle. But happy birthday to our guy here. Happy birthday. How old are you? Very good. Beautiful. Love to see that. Quarter life crisis. Anyways, again, I say this after saying $5 wells in Charlotte. $3 drafts, $3 rumple. You out, my guy? You need a sticker? You good? You loaded up? All right. I know you got plenty. I feel like I've been killing you with stickers. I remember Chase, he said, bro, before you started your show, I don't think I heard Sound Guy Phil say 2 words. I'm getting Sound Guy Phil out of his shell a little bit. The real legend, the real MVP. This entire thing. Go. Sound Guy Phil's playlist. Don't sleep on it now. Don't sleep on Sound Guy Phil's playlist now. You got to share it. What is it, Spotify? No? Phil, got to get on that Spotify grind. That hurts. Really? You shred? You shred a little bit? See, Phil asks me every week, is it just you? Well, next week it's about to be you. We're going to learn about Sound Guy Phil a little bit. I think it'd be fun to get Corey up here one week, and we'll get Chase up here one week, and we'll get J-Mo up here one week, and I mean. Chase is a little bit in love with himself. It's all right. It's all good. Or whenever I'm gonna take a break one week and be like, all right, live from Tin Roof, it's gonna be Chase and J-Mo just going at it all night. We're gonna switch roles, and maybe I'll just jump behind the bar too. You know, like, why not? We'll sling a few. How hard can it be to crack the top off a beer and hand it to somebody, right? I think I can make a bourbon and Coke pretty well. I don't know. I don't think that takes a rocket scientist to make a bourbon and Coke. I'm not saying I could do it on a weekend night. I'm saying like to one person, you know. Bro, I'll give you the heaviest pour you ever had, too. Because the way I make a whiskey Coke is like 3/4 of the cup is bourbon. Well, I'll only do it one night. So, I mean, just fire me after one night. It's fine. It's all good. Serving beers only. Oh, yeah. Sheba. Is Sheba still working or no? It's gone? No, it was Wilfong Monday night that was showing me the 3-second pour or whatever. He was pretty good at it. What did he say, 1.5 ounces, he said? For 3-second pour, 1.5? He was right on the money, too. Yeah. Yeah, because we were. I don't mean to slander the name of another cola bar, but we were talking about a certain bar in 5 Points. He was like, I won't go there because they short the shit out of you. Just say it. I mean, I don't care. They don't sponsor me. Jake's. He said, like, they short the shit out of you. Yeah, he's like, bro, you're getting a whiskey Coke. You're getting nothing. Get a double, and they give you a single. Sheesh. That's why you go get a beer at Jake's. You get a beer at Jake's. Right. Huh. The more you know, honestly, the more you know. See, these are things that only, like, service industry insiders know. Anyways, it is Carolina Clemson week. That's why I'm on one, which I normally am. But Carolina Clemson week, we got Clem Suck stickers in case you want one there for free. Clem Suck stickers, trying to spread the good word. Trying to spread the good word of hating Clemson. So, going to be a fun weekend, though, seriously. If you love college baseball like I do, you love baseball in general, going to be a fantastic week. Friday at Founders at 7, Saturday at Segra at 4, and then Sunday up at their place at Doug Kingsmore at 3 o'clock. So, we'll have Will Sanders go for us on Friday. And then who knows, Saturday, Sunday, my guy. You got to figure it out. But you got to figure it out, but we will. We will. We will. So, going to be a good time. I was talking to Chase, we might watch the Sunday game here, Carolina Clemson. I'll just bring my laptop because it's streaming on ACC Network Plus. Or we'll watch it at the pool. I don't know where we're going to be. Well, then we'll watch it wherever we go, but it has to be watched. It must be watched, my guy. If I'm not going to be in Clemson. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have never been to an establishment of that kind during the day. Bro, up in Charlotte, this is going to be way off the wall for my show. Uptown Cabaret, no, they had like an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. Chef's kiss. I mean, phenomenal, truly. We would go in there, just get that, leave. Bro, because the guy that owned Uptown Cabaret owned a Midnight Diner, which is right next to it, which is basically like Waffle House on steroids. Oh, dude. The lemon pepper wings, man. The lemon pepper wings. The terrible food. Maybe Tin Roof should start catering the lunches over there. Oh, man. Love it. Love it. Let's see. So it sounds like South Carolina will be in the NIT at least. That is good news. Postseason basketball back in Columbia. Like I said, guys, lot 1 Friday. How about this? UNC Wilmington beat Coastal Carolina tonight 9-4 in baseball. How about it? How about it? A lot of good college baseball happening. And this is completely this is completely unrelated, but apparently Dave, for those who are Barstool Sports fans, Dave Portnoy is getting like hairline surgery to have, bro. I can tell you I would never, bro. I would never. Bro, having a good hair, come on, bro. You know what my motto is? God makes no mistakes. All right? So you know what? Bro. You do? You want to share it with the class? No? Bro, would you get hairline surgery, my guy? I mean, you have a fantastic head. You're also 21, so just give it time. Just give it time. Bro, hairlines, that's just, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. I don't know, whatever. Each their own, but yikes, that looks painful. Looks painful. Either way. Anyways, huge weekend. Carolina Clemson will be at all 3 games. That is I think that's the plan. Sunday TBD, but we'll be at Friday, Saturday. We've already got tickets locked in. We're also doing a ticket giveaway, by the way. We're doing a ticket giveaway. Justin, Kyle, great to see you at the game last night as well. We're doing a ticket giveaway for Saturday's game, Carolina Clemson, by the way. Instagram. We will announce the winner Friday at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that. Like the post, tag 3 friends. We'll give those tickets, 2 tickets, a pair of tickets away to that game on Saturday at Segra Park. Going to be a really, really good time. But excited to give a pair of tickets away, and yeah. So, going to be a fun weekend. Also, Shag Night tonight. It is Shag Night. I love how Tin Roof, by the way, posted the graphic of their weekly lineup, and they put the wrong time for us, which is great. We're not a logistics company. It's fine. So, no big deal, whatever. So, whoever the graphics intern is, you messed up. It's fine, whatever. It's fine. 6 to 8, not 5 to 7. It's all good. Homie loving the 6 o'clock life. No life like a 6 o'clock life. We got a little 1-2 step coming up. Triple step. A little triple step coming up. I mean, here's the thing. If I ever need a date idea for a Wednesday night, I know what I'm doing. I'm bringing her to the Tin Roof show, and I'm doing shagging lessons with her. I mean, it's you know what? There are worse dates, yeah. I agree. At least, because then it looks like you made a hella effort. You know what I mean? Like, that's so off the wall. Like, you know, anybody can take a girl to Cantina. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Chase is like, yeah. Oh, man. Somebody asked, did I ever go to Tanny Hill's bar? Absolutely, I've been to Tanny Hill's bar. What do you mean? We were partnered up for a little bit when I first moved here. Good people, man. Great people over there at Group Therapy. Phil, I think we're going to wrap it up, my guy. I know they got to get ready for they got to move out the table and stuff like that. I'm hungry. We need a reload on the drinks, and yeah, I think this is the start of a really good night. So either way, appreciate y'all. Like I said, come out Friday to the Rowdy Rooster tailgate, the Alegate, if you will. Carolina Ale House supplying 200 hot dogs for that tailgate. So if you're going to come out, come hungry. Would love to feed a bunch of Rowdy Roosters. We'll have Heckle Juice flowing 3 until first pitch. Going to be a good time. Other than that, man, yeah, like I said, tip your bartenders through the little drafts. Rumple and Fireballs, great food, great people, and, of course, sound guy Phil just taking us into the night. Phil, give him hell, man. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.